Alright, what's up YouTube? I'm Avion Catherine. This will be my first official video that I'm gonna try to put some effort into. So this video will be about the 5 things that I noticed about my locks throughout my journey. I got a couple questions. Well, not I'm gonna say, yeah, a couple things that I jotted down. Couple questions or whatever notes to viewer discretion. It's a lot of, it's like June 17th, so you're gonna hear a lot of fireworks. I got my air conditioner on. If you hear that, I apologize. So let's get started. So one of the things that I did notice is, so throughout the year, my hair, like in the wintertime, I don't know if nobody else noticed this, but in the wintertime, I wouldn't say it slows down my growth, but I know in the summertime, I shit grow fast. I don't know. See, I searched it up on Google, so I can't be tweaking that bad. But I do notice that my hair grows faster in the summertime, like crazy. Like I don't know. It's because I'm gonna just say this. If we was gonna compare and contrast something, I'm gonna compare it to like weeds or some flowers or a plant. It ain't photosynthesis or nothing, but it's like, you water the grass or you water your vines or your sunflowers. Same thing with your hair. If you moisturize it and eat the right stuff, I feel like your hair will grow faster. And I feel like in the summertime, they just kick the speed up. But I don't know what percent, I'm gonna say like 5 or whatever. But I do notice a difference in hair growth in the summertime compared to the wintertime. Washing my locks. So I had a few sets of locks. Like, I tried to start my locks like 5 times. And I'm talking about, so I'm 24. I've been trying to start my locks since I was like 14. That's a long time. So in the midst of all that time, I try to start like 5, 6 sets. So I can low key say I got experience with this shit, with trial and error, I feel like washing your locks can speed up the lock process. Like, it's just, do you even know how locks lock? Like locks, the way locks lock is like, okay, say you get you a cone cord, like some cone, cause that's what I started with. I started with coils, cone coils. You start with cone coils. You can start them with, I don't know what you call them, but it's like a 3-strand braid, like the regular braids, bro. And then you got the 2-strand twist. You got, of course, the freeform. And you got like other ways to lock in your hair that I might not know of, but that's just that's a couple that I know of, but they all like in the long run they all follow the same shit. Like basically they nap up, boom, 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 boom. So like say you got this right, say this your lock. So you're gonna start off with like a cone coil braid, 2-strand twist or a freeform. But just say this your hair. So you start off with it like I'm gonna say with a cone coil or braid or 2-strand, it start off like nice, good looking, and then you got the it stopped looking good looking after a while. Like it get raggedy, like beat up or nappy. You will start seeing like your hair start getting undone. I'm gonna just say that, undone, unraveling, boom. So with the unraveling, it start like constricting, like tying into each other, like pulsing type shit. Like, you feel me? It's shaping and forming up. And while it's doing that, you got hair shedding, and like dead hair and skin type shit dropping in your hair. So like, think of your shit like a cup. Your twist is basically catching all that. Like, that's where the weight really come from. The dead hair, skin, and whatever else. But yeah, your hair basically just catching everything that falls in them. Like, it's like a cup, and the longer it get, it's gonna keep dropping. It's gonna get heavier. You wetting it. You basically down there unraveling it. You making it do what it gotta do. You basically just speeding it up. Like, say me, I started off my locks by like not 2-strand twist, but a regular twist, cone coil. Shit, the first day, I wet my shit, ain't gonna lie. I ain't even wash it. I just threw some water on it because that's what I was believing in. I'm like, shit, this shit gonna speed my process up. I'm not for the summertime come, I'm trying to get in the water. So, you know, I had to go ahead and get out the way. So me wetting my hair like every other day, from then every other week, and then every month type shit. And then you compare that to a person who only wash their hair type shit when they get a retwist. And that it don't make a difference if they getting their hair retwisted twice a week. I mean, once every 2 weeks or once a month. I'm getting my shit coming. I'm getting it. I'm wetting it up. It's unraveling. It's doing what it's got to do. I'm speeding it up. It's gonna happen for me quicker, cause I'm putting my hair through trials and tribulations, bro. But yeah, so I definitely feel like washing your hair can speed up the locking process, no doubt. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just what I believe. So for anybody out there telling y'all don't wash y'all hair, man, look, you feel like you gotta wash your hair just because it's dirty, wash it. Or if you want your hair to speed up to get locked up, wet it, bro. Like, you feel me? You here to get locks. You ain't trying to look pretty, bro. You trying to get locks. So hurry up and lock it up. So when that time comes, you feel me? You in it. So yeah, is gel necessary for a retwist? It depends. Like, so for a retwist, you feel me? It depends. Like, all right, if you got freeform, I don't think you really retwisting your hair like that for real. But for every other like locking method, shit, it depends on the person and like they texture and all that. But 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna just say for the beginning, yeah, because the gel or whatever you using to hold your hair is gonna hold your hair. It's gonna stop it from coming down. See, that's what's gonna save your hair from like untwisting when you get in the shower washing your hair. Like, shit, in the beginning too, cause like that's what really matters. Like in the beginning, that gel, you don't need that gel to hold your hair unless your hair long as hell. Like if your hair like, it depends on the size. I ain't gonna let you see. I'm gonna probably put some pictures. There'll be some pictures probably, throughout the video to show y'all what I'm talking about. Like, it's different sizes. And like, you don't want your shit to be too short. And then you should get the unraveling. When you wet your head, you're like, damn, Avo, why you send me off? I'm like, nah, fuck, you gotta, you feel me? It depends on the length. And the texture too, ain't gonna lie, it depends on the texture. But once your hair lock up, I'm talking about like lock up to the point where it ain't even gotta be locked. After like your first or second retwist, depending on who you is for, you ain't even gotta worry about your hair coming down for real. So it's like, you don't need the gel, because I feel like gel is really unnecessary, I ain't gonna lie to you. Especially if you retwisting your hair on your own. Now, if you going to the shop, it depends on if they want to use it or they feel comfortable using it. It depends on their work. And it depends on you too. You feel me? You don't go in no shop and let them say, oh, I gotta use this. Nah, for the whole time, you the boss. You put money in their pocket, so you let them know, nah, I don't want that shit in my head. If not, there's plenty of other locticians out here. Do not be committed to no one person, But, yeah, when your hair get long enough to the point where you ain't gotta worry about your hair coming down when you wash it, bro, that gel shit is unnecessary. You really don't need it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just stopped using gel like last month. And my hair hold it good. I don't want to trip it. So, yeah. Number four. I think that's for everybody. But my hair grows faster and slower in certain spots in my head. So at the crown at the top, like I'm not going bald or nothing, folks. I'm good. My shit definitely didn't like all around long. You feel me? Come on, I gotta show y'all. Yeah, so, my hair grows slower a little up top than it does around here. Around here, this way it go faster. I ain't gonna lie, it goes so fast. And then in the back, it's like in between. But yeah, my hair been growing like that since I was a shorty. Like, I'm gonna show y'all my braids. I'm gonna put it like right here. It's been like that since I started growing my hair. Not growing my hair, but since I was a short, I've been having hair since I came out the womb. Yeah, I ain't cut my hair till like high school. So I definitely ain't tweaking, I know. The longer my hair gets, the more styles I can get. Some styles are more appropriate for certain lengths than others. That's just my opinion, I ain't gonna lie. That's just me. Cause I ain't gonna lie. Depending on this, like how long my hair is, certain styles not for look right on me. Not Ava. I can basically go crazy the longer my hair can get, cause I can do more stuff. I got more head to work with. So that means, it's like having money. The more money you got, the more stuff you can buy, or the more stuff you can do with it. The less you got, you really can't do nothing with it for real. You limited basically. Like in my beginning, I wasn't even able to get certain stuff like, ooh, this picture right here. This style raw. Ain't gonna lie, this the one for me. It's raw. But I wasn't able to get that because it looked so dumb. It would have looked dumb because my hair was short. Like, it was short as hell. I'm like, nah. But yeah. And then like some styles are more appropriate for certain lengths than others. What I mean by that is I don't know how to really explain that, but like I'm not for to be trying to get them, you know, the big jumbo twist, folk. You know what I'm talking about, bro? Like, say like, I don't know if y'all can see this, but you know the big ass. Hold on, let me try to get into like, I don't know if y'all can see that, bro. I'm gonna fix it though. I'm gonna fix it, like, give me a second. So I can show y'all what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, you know, like, get these, like, jumbo, the big jumbo ass. That shit look dumb as hell on me, bro. I can just get the regular 2-strand twist. That's more suited for me. Cause I don't want like no damn clown. Them big ass jumbo things, and this ain't long enough. Yeah, I ain't qualified basically. Yeah, I'm gonna say like that. I'm not qualified yet. I ain't been at the game that long, you hear me? So yeah. And that's the 5 things that I noticed about my locks. If you want me to go more in depth in one of these 5 things, just let me know in the comments below. And I got you. I ain't gonna stretch. Thank you for watching. I appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe my videos so other people can see it. Comment down below what you think. Yeah, that'd be it. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate you.